Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Adrian. I'm back with my second video for the prediction shows. Today, me and my buddy DeLone, we're doing the night before SummerSlam. They're having a NXT takeover Brooklyn, and it's a pretty good lineup of matches. The first match we're gonna be predicting tonight is actually one of my favorite all-time wrestlers, Jushin Thunder Liger against Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze. I don't know why they would call a dude Prince Pretty. He kind of acts a little gay, but I ain't picking him in the match either way. I mean, Liger's my dude. Liger's been one of my favorite wrestlers since WCW days, back whenever Nitro first started. Him and Brian Pillman had some of the best matches ever. So, of course, I'm going with Jushin Liger to win that match hands down. He should dominate, but they'll have little Prince Pretty have his little parts, but I don't care. I go with Jushin Liger all the way. Here goes my dude.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I think Liger will probably pull it out because why have him come all the way from Japan just for a loss? So I'm picking Liger too.
Yeah, so definitely Liger that first match. Just hands down, because Liger's better than Tyler Breeze will ever think about being. So, yeah, Liger hands down. We'll go ahead and go on to our second match, which will see the NXT Women's Champion face off against Bayley. And I hate to say this because I'm a big Sasha Banks fan, but they're obviously moving her on after Raw, so they will be taking the belt off of her. That's why she hasn't been wearing the belt on Raw, is because they're getting ready to take it off of her, give it to Bayley, and she'll be the babyface NXT Divas Champion of NXT. It's pretty obvious if you ask me, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not a future teller, so I can't really say for sure, but I think Bayley will probably end up pulling out the win with the belly suplex, probably off the top rope, something spectacular. You know how they like to do on the pay-per-view matches. But here goes D.
For that match, I wish that Sasha Banks would win, but Bayley probably will.
You little infants all quick. That's alright though. We know what's up. But yeah, Sasha Banks definitely for the win. Or no, it'll be Bayley. That's my fault. I backtracked. But Bayley will win that. Yeah. Unfortunately, but Sasha Banks still hotter. She the boss. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump to match number 3, which sees this is actually gonna be a really good match here. It's gonna be Samoa Joe against the up and coming Baron Corbin. I will say that Samoa Joe will go ahead and win it just because he's a little bit of a bigger name in the match, and I don't know. Baron Corbin might end up pulling that out, but I think Samoa Joe probably will, because I see both of them having long careers in WWE, even though Samoa Joe's like a prophet of Ring of Honor and TNA, and I see Baron Corbin going on from tonight and being part of the Wyatt family at SummerSlam as a run-in attack on Reigns and Dean Ambrose. So yeah, I think that Samoa Joe will probably win, but I think that Baron Corbin's got a good future ahead of him as part of the Wyatt family. Yeah, go Samoa Joe, you suck.
And I think that Samoa Joe probably win this match to gain momentum for a possible feud against Finn Balor in the future, because Balor's probably gonna win the title.
Balor probably going to win.
Retain the title. I mean,
Balor already got the belt, boy. You got to do my new day, you a little tired. That's alright though. We understand. It's just a review show, it don't matter. We having fun. Alright. So on to match number 4, which sees the new star Apollo Crews, aka Wwe Nation from the Indies, facing a mystery opponent. I don't know. I don't know where to go in that match or who he might face, but it'll probably more than likely be a squash match against a little upstart dude that don't nobody care about. So I ain't really excited about that match because, I mean, he might end up being good, but they probably just gonna have a little squash match, so it don't matter to me in that match at all. There go my dude.
I've seen a few of his matches off of YouTube, off of here on YouTube, and he's pretty good. So I picked Wwe NXT all the way, or Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. Straight rip off of Apollo Creed, ladies and gentlemen. Except for a little bit of a bigger version. That was weak. Weak. This is only a 6-card match, and we're already on the match number 5, which sees Blake and Murphy, the most generic tag team in WWE history, along with one of the hottest divas, Miss Sparkle herself. What's her name again? Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she's pretty hot. But that's the only thing that team's got going for them. Facing off against the Vaudevillains for the, I'm assuming, the NXT tag team titles. My pick for that match would have to be the Vaudevillains will have to, I'd say the Vaudevillains will probably win that match. It'll be a somewhat good match, even though I don't really like either team. But I'll say the Vaudevillains will come in with the upset just because Blake and Murphy's just a little too generic to keep the belt on the long run. So my pick will be the Vaudevillains.
My pick is also the Vaudevillains. I predict that this match will probably be kind of boring until the very end whenever Alexa Bliss tries to interfere and their
She's hot.
mystery person, whoever the Vaudevillains have, comes down as the equalizer and takes her out of the match.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if y'all heard, but Alexa Bliss was involved in a little bit of a scandal online where somebody was posting fake nude pictures of her, and she got all upset, and, like, had a rant online. And all I'm saying about that is, quit trying to front Alexa Bliss. We know them pictures was real. That's all I'm saying. Now we're going to go ahead and jump on off to the main event of the night, which will see one of my favorite NXT superstars, Mr. Prince Devitt, a.k.a. Finn Balor, against Kevin Steen, a.k.a. Kevin Owens, Kill Steen Kill, or Fight Owens Fight for the PG era. I mean, it's really, really, really hard for me to pick the winner of this match because I'm a big fan of both. But with Kevin Owens having a big run on Raw, you never know what he might get involved with. I don't look for, Balor just won the belt, so I don't look for him to drop it already. I think that it'll probably end in a double count out, maybe double DQ, because I think that somehow Hideo Itami will come in, and the big stink of the night is that we will find out that Finn Balor is the one that attacked Hideo Itami that night whenever he was getting his stuff out of the car. So I think it'll come down to some kind of DQ or maybe even a count out. Or no, it's a ladder match. Son of a gun. I didn't think of that. It is a ladder match. So Balor will win, my opinion. That's my bad. That's a mix-up. Balor will win, keep his belt. But at the end, Hideo Itami will come out and they'll get in a big old fight where you thought they was friends, but you'll find out that Balor was the one that attacked him, made him lose his chance at the belt. Yeah, that's the main event. Peace. Here goes my dude.
I think Balor will keep his undefeated streak as the Demon, because he always does that for big takeover pay-per-views, and this is the biggest one they've ever had so far. So I'm looking for this to be probably match of the night, and I'm looking for him to go all out. So, Finn Balor for the win.
Yeah. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This one was a little bit smoother than the last one, but it is our second video. I told y'all we get used to it. But as far as the card though, I'll give it about an 8 out of 10 overall, and I think that it'll be a pretty good. I mean, it's a good idea to have a NXT pay-per-view the night before their biggest, or their second biggest pay-per-view of the year, being that's the night before SummerSlam at the Barclays Center at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, ladies and gentlemen. For only $9.99 on the WWE Network. You can't beat that price whenever you would normally pay $59.99 for a pay-per-view. So, yeah, that's just me ranting about WWE's price gouging. But I hope you liked our results. Subscribe for more. This is Adrian. And this is Black Ass Stallone.
And alone.
Signing off. Baby, baby.